huge congrats on this film. You guys were fantastic in it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. So first off, I want to start with the horror genre. Obviously, so many people love it around the world. So I'm curious for both of you, what is your favorite aspect of either watching it or acting-wise being in it?
Yeah, I'll start. I love horror and I loved it growing up, and so I felt a little bit like during the process that it was not like hard for me to get into because I don't know, I love the adrenaline of it, and like, you know, and sort of once you kind of run out of the adrenaline, the fumes of that, and just sort of like how that almost like would happen in real life. You know, you only have so much adrenaline before it starts kind of like giving out, and you really just are sort of like running on fumes. And I had a really fun time doing that on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm such a horror fan, and I think as like an audience member, you know, especially when you watch it together with people, there's a suspension of disbelief that everybody has to commit to. And once everybody does, it becomes such an exciting thing to watch. And especially with this one, it's so adrenaline packed. And just the whole time it's so anxiety inducing, which I love. But yeah, I mean, it's one of my, I've always wanted to work on a horror film like this. And it was so cool to kind of fulfill that.
And obviously you're reimagining this iconic classic that everyone knows, especially fans of the genre. Did that affect your approach? What was your approach? And is there a reason you want to be part of this project and reimagining the story?
Yeah, of course. I think we all approached it with kind of a level of respect for the originals and for the source material and for Clive's vision and such a big audience already. Like there's so many incredible fans attached to it. So obviously it's like it's a reimagining, it's kind of a reinvention of the story in a way. So, you know, we had to free ourselves up in that way. But yeah, just trying to respect the original material as much as possible. But it was so fun.
Yeah, I felt like Bruckner kind of let us know, he's like, you know, I want, if you guys are going to like go through to like read the book and watch the movie, like the first one specifically and the second one as well, but he was like, those are kind of more what it harkens back to. But and so it's like there's been so many along the way, and I think he kind of wanted to go back to the original source material and be like, what can we mine from here, which was exciting. There's like, even in the book, there's this like Cenobite who like weeps pus, which is very gnarly visual, but he really did introduce that into this newer one and made a new Cenobite around that called the Weeper, which I think was really cool and like very ingenious of him to like just work with the source material. So for those of the fans who are familiar with the novella Hellbound Heart, I think they'll be like really excited to see some nods to that.
Yeah, it was terrifying. It was really terrifying. It was like so scary. Every day I was like, oh God, okay, hopefully we may be good. But I think, yeah, with David Bruckner, the director, I think it was all pulled off, hopefully.
Yeah, it was, and I can't wait for everyone else to see it. Big fan of you both. Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you.
Thank you.
In the lectures, fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.